This is a penny cigar.
This
It's
is a
provided by
penny cigar.
Badass.
Bad.
This is the Cavalier B2 Viso Jalapa.
Jalapa.
Yeah, there we go. It is a Viso Jalapa wrapper with a Habano binder, a Nicaraguan filler, and yet the origin is Honduran. So go figure that one out. All right, so let's talk about this first light up. For me, the first taste on this, it's really smooth. I was surprised by that because the hue of it, the smell of it doesn't smell like it's going to be a light cigar or be smooth. It does smell like it's going to be harsh as hell. But I'm kind of impressed. It was a smooth light up and a good draw. What about you, Andy?
Yeah, I've got a great. The draw is great. I don't know about the words. See, this is why you're hosting. Words don't work. Words are broken.
Try to wordificate better.
Word harder. It's got so far the draw, the opening draw is great. And I'm still trying to pinpoint different flavors and whatnot. It does have that medium feel to it. But it really feels, it's great on the retro. So we'll see how it progresses.
All right. How about you, Grimbles?
It's all right. Okay, so let me partake like I should. Let's not stretch that joke out. It draws well, like everybody has said, and it is an interesting flavor. That's all I got so far. So it's all right. It's all right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The flavor for it is not matching up to the smell of it to me. It smells like it's going to be a rich, full body cigar, but it's a lot smoother and a lot harsher than what I'm expecting.
It's weird because I think it's a lot lighter.
That makes sense. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot lighter than what I would expect out of a full body cigar.
Yeah.
Is this considered a full body cigar?
Yes, this is actually considered a full body cigar.
I'd equate.
I can see it building up to that.
Like it's pretty damn.
Go ahead, Zach. I'm sorry.
Perdomo champagne. Just without.
Yeah, it's kind of creamy
flavor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, perfect. Creamy. Creamy is the word I was looking for.
I am getting a little bit of like a hint of spice though. Like it's hiding something that's gonna slap me with later.
It's gonna whip itself out.
I also have a slight construction issue. The cap is not wanting to stick down anymore, so it's getting stuck on my lip. Right. If you want to borrow my, I'll just airmail it to you. I've got some of the pectin over here. Yeah, just hand me the pectin and I'll
do the
glue it
camera
down.
Okay, so I'm doing this because our fifth isn't here or whatever. But can anybody identify if there's any cadmium, cadmium, cardamom?
Cadmium. That sounds like hard. Cadmium. Isn't that a battery?
I think so.
Component.
I think so. I don't actually know the word. Every time I hear it, I don't process it. Like my brain rejects whatever that word is.
Gibs is the same way.
Yeah.
It's actually a medical disorder where you're completely deaf to the word. Like face blindness, but for a single word meaning.
Word blindness.
Word blindness.
He keeps saying the same grunting sound, but I don't understand what it is.
All right, halfway check. I'm halfway now.
Glad you caught up.
Okay. So the cigar has definitely gotten a little bit. I'd still say it's about a medium for me right now, but I'm definitely getting some hints of black pepper in there, and it's definitely getting some more hit to it than it did when I first lit up. So it's changing, and I'm liking it.
Cigars, they are changing.
Mm-hmm.
Cigar, it is changing. Yeah, that works. Thanks, Grub. Pour me one too.
I did. Wait, no, yes, no, yes.
Yeah, pour it.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, I'm with Gibs. The intensity is picking up a little bit, a little more of the famous or Zach favorite pepper, but I still got this, I don't know, kind of a sweet underneath it that I'm picking up. But I mean, other than that, I mean, I'm not a fan of how fast it's burning because I'm enjoying it. I don't want it to burn as fast as it's burning.
How about you, Grimbles?
Okay, so my 1/3 left check-in, because it is also burning fast for me. I do enjoy it more now than I did when it originally lit up. The flavor is starting to fill in. Like it's there's more and more every time I draw a puff. You know, so like it's becoming much more enjoyable. Beforehand, like it was just air, you know, like when we originally lit up, it was weird because like I didn't really get anything out of it, but now like I'm really enjoying it. So I think if this continues to get better through, I think I would like this cigar more if it was a shorter cigar, to get me to the point rather than, you know, where it was originally. So
you're saying you don't like the build up?
I don't like the build. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like in certain cigars, the build up is like you have a baseline that you're working with, and it adds layers to. Like in this case, it was just like I compared it earlier to the Perdomo Champagne, you know, because it's a smooth cigar and it's but it doesn't have a whole like flavor profile to work with, you know, so. It's back and forth.
Okay. Makes sense. How about you, Zach?
I'm enjoying it more and more as I smoke it. It's still creamy and the pepper's kicked up, like Andy was saying, and it reminds me a little bit of like a cream-based pasta sauce. Like not necessarily Alfredo, but kind of buttery, creamy, something made with heavy cream for sure. And it's hitting a lot of good notes. I also think that it's burning so quickly because it's not super dense. Like it feels light, but I wouldn't change anything about it. I really enjoy it.
Cool. Now, to speak to the burning fast thing, let me ask you this, guys. I finally got my humidor zeroed in to 70/70. So all the penny cigars in their own humidor, and I'll let them sit. I don't open that humidor except for penny days or ones I'm actually going to pull up for penny shows. And it's literally sitting at 70/70. The temperature in that room is 70, and the humidification is dead on 70. I'm wondering if maybe y'all's maybe a little less. Maybe they're burning it a little bit quicker.
My penny cigars have moved a couple of times in the last week due to travel, so that could be part of it. They went from a box with a 69 to in my humidor and back into the travel box, so that could be a possible issue. But I don't know that that's the case.
It may not be.
But I'm with Zach. It's not densely rolled. It's fairly loosely rolled. But it doesn't feel like it's coming apart or anything. It just feels like it's not packed solid, which I think is why it's got such a good draw.
Yeah, could be.
I just checked my penny cigar humidor is at 73%. Which is a little higher than I think it would be, but it's humidified.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, no, it's a good thing to wonder, because I often wonder how that affects that sort of thing. I would imagine more humidity would make it burn slower. Actually, I know it does, because I've gotten really dry cigars and they burn really, really fast. Yeah. This doesn't feel dry. No,
definitely does.
that wrapper is just like the softest leather.
Velvet.
It's
Yeah.
so soft.
Indian leather.
It's Corinth is known for their leather.
It's known. Right. Okay, so let's put this out here because Ben might not come back to this point. We should probably record our rating for the cigar. And if I'm going to go first, I'm going to say, you know what? This was actually pretty awesome once it got down far enough.
All right.
It got better as it went along. And I wouldn't mind smoking another one again. I would actually recommend it to smoke to somebody as long as it's short enough smoke.
So you'd want to find it in like maybe a slightly smaller size.
Yeah. Instead of the 6-inch that we had, I think it's like, get it in a 5-inch and enjoy what it is. I don't know what it is about being longer that made it a bad situation for me, but it really was.
They do make it in a Robusto.
Nice. That is my favorite size. Pretty much.
Yeah, it's got to be my favorite as well. So, I mean, yeah, I think that would be probably a better size. That'll be more of a 5-inch cigar instead of a 6. Zach, do you want to review yours?
Sure.
Do you want to give it another minute?
I'm ready now, but the smoke is getting pretty hot.
Hey, keep going.
Okay.
Yeah. I will review the cigar. The flavor has continued to be creamy, and the pepper has picked up quite a bit, which is I like. I say that a lot, but I like the peppery cigar. The creaminess has died down a little bit, but it's still there, and I'm getting a little bit of the sweetness that Andy was talking about. The gold leaf is now almost entirely ash, which looks really cool. And
it really does.
it does look really cool. I'm gonna say, if I gotta give it a rating, I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I really like it. 4.5, 4.5.
A 4.5?
Ooh, Grim, you didn't give it a number.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I guess that is good.
Take a shot. Give it a number, Grim.
I will take that shot, and I will say it was a 4.0. I will say if it didn't come to the point of if you would have asked me earlier on, it would have been a 3.5. But the we got along in the smoke, the better it was.
All right.
Cool. What you got, Andy?
I'm gonna go. I'm not quite as far along as y'all are, but the temperature's starting to kick up in it, so the pepper's definitely picked up. And I'm with you, Zach. The creamy and the sweetness are a little more muted than they were at the halfway point.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it's been a really good cigar. I've enjoyed all of it. I'm with Gibs. I've had to touch mine up a few times. It burned a little crooked, but that's okay. That's not really, for me, a detractor. But on the old 1 to 5 scale, I'm the Grim. I think I give it a 4, maybe a 4.25. I think the 6. The Toro's a little longer than I prefer, so I know I've had Cavalier and Robusto, and I know I've enjoyed the hell out of it too. It's something that I would look for in a shop. I'm looking, if I see one, I'll probably pick one up.
Yeah, I would definitely if I was looking for one to enjoy the shop, I wouldn't pass up another one of these.
I'd definitely go to a Cavalier event just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Kind of hoping we get Gibbs back in here to rate his, or if I got to get him to mail it in.
I got it for him. My cigar smokes way too slow, and I don't know about the humidities, but there were certain humidities that were super humidified that I don't know what to do about that. So I'm going to give it a 4.25 because
You